So for me, endemicity means a lot of more people get vaccinated, a lot more people get boosted. And although you don't eliminate or eradicate, that infection is not dominating your life. That's what endemicity means to me.
And do we get there next year, in your view, in the United States?
Yeah, I think it's conceivable that we will. I mean, I hope we do. And it might even be likely if we implement a good vaccination of the unvaccinated and a really good uptake of boosting those who are fully vaccinated, because we can see that the data are right in front of us. Just look at what's going on in Israel. Look what other countries are doing now about adopting a booster campaign virtually for everybody. I think if we do that and we do it in earnest, I think by the spring we can have a pretty good control of this.
We've seen reports that the White House is and the CDC is preparing to expand recommendations. Is that coming soon?
I hope so. I mean,
Okay.
I've been very much not holding back on the fact that I feel boosters are very, very important. And I believe, Julie, that when we look back on this, we will see that boosters are likely a very critical part of the immunization regimen and not a bonus or a luxury.
But won't the immunity from the boosters eventually wane too?
You know, the answer is likely when you're talking about antibody levels, because no antibody level is going to stay high up at a titer of 1 to 2,000 or 1 to, it's just, that's not the way physiology and immunology goes. It will continue to come down, but it is possible. And I think as an immunologist, reasonably good chance that when you get that extra dose, that you will boost what we call the affinity maturation, or the power of the memory B cells and the T cells, so that they will last much longer and be much more powerful. I mean, I've heard people say, now it's time to accept it. Sure, right. We are ultimately going to have to accept that we will have likely living with this, in my hopes, at a very, very, very low level. But I don't want to sit back when we have 70 to 85,000 new infections a day and say, oh, well, we can't do any better than that. Let's just live with that. Sorry, that's not where we want to be. Julie, there's no magic number for that. But let's give a head game here and try and figure it out.
Okay.
So the CDC says that quite good control would be if you're down to 10 infections per 100,000 a day. Okay? Do the quick math. There are 328 million people in the country. So if you have 10 per day, that would be about 3,280 cases a day. Well below 80,000 cases a day.